Every morning, you lace up your sneakers, you hit the pavement, you get those 10,000 steps in. You feel great until you step on the scale. It's Monday morning, and the needle hasn't moved an inch. If this is you, let me tell you a hard truth. Walking is one of the best things you can do for your health, but it is not a magic pill for weight loss. If you're walking every single day and the weight isn't coming off, don't worry. It's not your fault. You're just missing 5 critical puzzle pieces. And today, we're going to fix that. I'm Host, and welcome to CoreWellFit. First, let's look at the math. Your body burns calories in 4 ways. Your basal metabolic rate, that's just you existing, takes up about 60 to 75% of your daily burn. Then there's the thermic effect of food. That's digestion. Then there's NEAT, which is just you moving around during the day. And finally, we have exercise. That walk you just took, that might only account for 10% of your daily burn. So if you're walking to lose weight, but ignoring the other 90%, you're fighting a losing battle. Here is problem number 1, metabolic adaptation. When you started walking, your body was shocked. It burned more calories. But humans are survival machines. After a few weeks, your body adapts. It says, oh, this is just Tuesday now. Your muscles get more efficient, meaning they use less oxygen and less fuel to do the same work. You're burning fewer calories for the same walk. Worse than that, there's something called compensatory behavior. You walk for 45 minutes, you burn 200 calories, and then subconsciously you decide to sit on the couch for the rest of the day. You move less because you think, I already did my workout. Your NEAT drops. That 200-calorie walk is canceled out by a 200-calorie decrease in your daily fidgeting. The scale doesn't lie. You're just not moving as much as you think you are. Here's the painful reality. You cannot outwalk a bad diet. Let's do the math. A 160-pound person walking at a brisk pace for 30 minutes burns about 150 to 180 calories. Now, look at that healthy granola bar you rewarded yourself with after the walk. That's 250 calories. You just gained weight from your workout. This is the compensatory eating trap. We feel virtuous after exercise, so we justify eating more, or eating foods we think are light, but are actually sugar bombs. To lose 1 pound of fat, you need a deficit of 3,500 calories. That means you would have to walk for 7 hours without eating anything extra to lose 1 pound. Walking increases hunger for some people. That's why you need to track your intake. Not to obsess, but to understand. Let's talk about intensity. Are you just ambling? Are you walking your dog? Or are you challenging your cardiovascular system? If you are walking at a pace where you can sing a song, you are in zone 1. You are not tapping into fat oxidation effectively. Fat burning kicks into high gear in zone 2. That's the brisk walk, where you're a little breathless but can still talk. You need to raise your heart rate to about 60 to 70% of your maximum. Here's a hack. Add an incline. Walking uphill forces your glutes and hamstrings to work twice as hard. It increases your heart rate without making you run. Or try interval walking. 3 minutes fast, 1 minute slow. This spikes your metabolism. Remember, the people who lose weight walking are usually walking with purpose, not just shuffling. This might surprise you, but what if I told you that walking too much could make you fat? If you are walking 15,000 to 20,000 steps a day, or walking intensely for 2 hours every single day, you are spiking your cortisol levels. Cortisol is the stress hormone. When cortisol is chronically high, your body stores visceral fat. That's the dangerous belly fat around your organs to protect itself. It also breaks down muscle tissue. Less muscle means a lower resting metabolism. It's a double whammy. You don't need to walk for 3 hours a day. 30 to 45 minutes of brisk walking or 15 to 20 minutes of high-intensity incline walking is perfect. Rest days are just as important as walking days. Listen to your body. The final missing piece is muscle mass. Walking does not build muscle. It burns calories. If you are only walking and not lifting weights, you are losing muscle mass, along with hopefully some fat. Muscle is metabolically expensive. It burns calories even while you sleep. So when you lose muscle, your metabolism slows down. And we can't ignore sleep. If you are walking daily but sleeping less than 7 hours, your hunger hormones go haywire. Ghrelin spikes and leptin drops. You wake up hungrier and you store more fat. So your walking routine is fighting against your sleep-deprived biology. That's why the scale isn't moving.
Okay, enough problems. Here is how you fix this. Starting today. Step 1, calculate your TDEE. You need to know how many calories you burn just existing. 200 to 300 calories less than that number.
Use an app to track for just 3 days to see where your hidden calories are. Step 2, up the intensity. Stop the casual stroll. Walk on an incline. Walk faster. Aim for that zone 2 heart rate. Break a sweat. Step 3, add resistance. 2 or 3 days a week, swap a walk for strength training. Push-ups, squats, or lifting dumbbells. More muscle equals more fat burn. Step 4, prioritize sleep and protein. Eat 30 grams of protein with breakfast. Get 7.5 hours of sleep. This manages your cortisol and keeps your hunger in check. Walking is the most underrated form of exercise for longevity. It's just not the best sole strategy for weight loss. Combine it with these hacks, and that scale will start moving again. To summarize, walking is a miracle drug for your heart and brain. But if you want to shed pounds, you need to create a calorie deficit. Ramp up the intensity, build some muscle, and sleep better. It's a holistic approach, not just a step count. So do me a favor. Don't stop walking. Just start walking smarter. If you found this useful, hit that like button. It really helps us. And subscribe to CoreWellFit for more science-backed health advice. Drop a comment below. What's your step goal for today? I'll see you in the next video. Disclaimer: this content is for informational and educational purposes only. It is not intended to provide medical advice or to take the place of medical advice or treatment from a qualified medical professional. Always consult your doctor or a qualified health professional before starting any new exercise or diet regimen. You are responsible for your own health decisions.